हेलो एवरीवन। तो लगा एकेडमीटर जैसा इंट्रो। तो हेलो एवरीबॉडी, हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हो आप सब लोग। एंड जैसे मैंने पिछली बार बोला था, वी आर गोइंग टू बी सॉल्विंग सम पजल्स टुडे। एंड दिस इज द जेस बेस वेबसाइट। यहाँ पे यू विल गेट थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पजल्स फॉर फ्री। एंड मस्त रैंकिंग वैंकिंग अकाउंट बना लो, मजा आएगा। So we are going to be using the threads, checks, captures, and threads thing. So first, as Samay and Sagar always do, we'll look at the material. So यहाँ पे we have five pawns and they have only two, and we have queen, rook, and knight. They have queen, rook, and bishop. So material wise, we are up by three pawns. चलो अभी देखते हैं इसको हम solve checks देखते हैं. One check is rook to e1 check. One is queen g1 check. Queen is controlling this square, है ना? Queen is controlling this square. So if I give a check, if this bishop wouldn't be there, it was actually a mate. मतलब queen आ सकती है फिर भी. So if rook to e1 check, bishop takes, फिर उसके बाद कुछ हुआ नहीं भाई. If queen moves there with check, what about that? Oh, that's मैंने वो देखा ही नहीं. मजा आ गया. सारे checks देखने चाहिए. Okay, again black to move and win. And अरे ये तो क्या है, ये कोई puzzle है. ये कुछ ज्यादा इजी था. Okay, let's go for the next puzzle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have all of our pawns, and they don't have this pawn, so we are up a pawn. We have two rooks, knight and queen. They have two rooks, knight, bishop, and queen. So they're up a piece. They have a piece for the pawn which we have. अब देखते हैं भाई checks, captures, and threats. Now, if the checks which I have, one is queen takes, which is useless. One is queen takes here with check, and that's a capture as well. And those are the only two sensible checks which I have. One is queen here, one is queen here, one is queen there. All those, I don't really see anything very advantageous about those. लगता है क्वीन इधर लेगी, फिर ये क्या करेगा भाई? फिर ये सिर्फ यही कर सकता है. Now, if he moves there, then how do I continue? Knight captures. I think this is the best move to start off. अभी भाई यहाँ से क्या होगा? यहाँ से if I capture, he captures. भाई मैंने किया क्या फिर? मैंने कुछ किया भी नहीं इसमें तो. Hmm, hmm. How about? Okay, no wait. ये बहुत मुश्किल है यार. ये गलत बात है. Let's think about this. Okay, what if my queen moves here and gives a check, and then he can only capture, and then I give him a check with my pawn, and wait a minute. Queen moves here, king takes, I move my pawn, and the only move that he has is this. ये इधर लेके जाने को, and then अच्छा नहीं यार, ये इधर लेके गया तो rook is controlling that square, so that is not really great. ये नाइट लेने का भी कोई फायदा नहीं है भाई, नाइट से pawn को लेने का, because he's controlling it with his two queens. So what's the idea here? What do you do here? If queen moves here with check, then ये एक्चुअली खतरनाक आइडिया था, पर ये देखो ना भाई, ये तीन लोग यहाँ पे खड़े हैं मस्त. Queen checks. I think this. अरे यार, सोचो भाई सोचो, ऐसे ही मत. Queen moves here with check is also dumb because then he just takes with the king, and then it's just stupid. Knight takes is also not very great. करे क्या भाई, हम यहाँ से ही check दे दें. Because see, queen moves here, check is dumb. Queen moves there, check is dumb. Queen moves here, check we just did, which is actually, yeah, it is dumb. I don't know why it's dumb actually, but still it is dumb. Knight takes is dumb. I think this is the best. अरे भाई करे क्या यार? नाइट कैप्चर्स द पॉन, बिशप कैप्चर्स द पॉन। फिर उससे हुआ क्या भाई? कुछ हुआ भी नहीं उससे। और रुक ने भी ले लिया तो मतलब आई मीन बिशप कैप्चर्स पॉन, बिशप कैप्चर्स नाइट ओवर। व्हाट डिड वी इवन अचीव? ये कैसे करे भाई? इतनी मुश्किल पजल लेते हो भाई तुम। मैं दिमाग खराब हो गया। क्वीन मूव्स हियर, किंग टेक्स, फिर हुआ क्या? डिडंट इवन अचीव एनी। क्वीन कैप्चर्स रुक, क्वीन कैप्चर्स रुक, पुशिंग द pawn, क्वीन कैप्चर्स pawn। ओ क्वीन कैप्चर्स, अरे नहीं यार, फिर तो रुक ही उठा लेगा वो। हुआ क्या? क्वीन कैप्चर्स pawn, बिशप, अरे नहीं, ये तो बहुत ही गलत है। क्वीन कैप्चर्स रुक, क्वीन कैप्चर्स रुक, एंड वी डिडंट इवन डू एनीथिंग। हुआ क्या? नाइट कैप्चर्स भी नहीं, अरे ये क्या, मैं हिंट ले रहा हूँ यार, एक बहुत दिमाग खराब है। मूव योर रुक, भाई मूव योर रुक। Okay, so if we move our rook here and then we threaten a check, what about that? अरे इससे हुआ क्या भाई? मजाक हो गया। Okay, I guess you're probably threatening a check over here and then he can only move his king and then some nonsense will happen. You check him over here and it's a mate. Okay, bro. ये बहुत मुश्किल था मेरे लिए, I'm sorry. So white to move and win this game. भाई अगर हम इधर मूव हुए तो भाई उसका रुक गया। ये क्या है? बता दो। ये थोड़ा इजी था। Next position. White to move and win. And it is an interesting position according to me. So sorry, let's take a look at the material. One, two, three, four pawns, four pawns, bishop and rook, knight and rook. Okay, so material is equal. Now let's look at checks, capture threats. एक चेक है इधर, बिशप उठा लेगा, उसका कोई पॉइंट नहीं है। एक चेक है इधर और उससे भी कुछ मिल नहीं रहा है। What about rook check over here? Rook check over here, and then king moves. Oh, rook check over there. King can move. Rook check. अरे भाई रुक चेक मतलब खत्म ना, गेम खत्म। अरे मजा आ गया। That's why I like Sagar Sharma. What a person. What a man. White to move and win this game. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's take a look at the material. One, two, three, four pawns. One, two, three pawns. Rook, rook, knight. Rook, rook, knight. So we are up by. Oh no, we have three pawns. Oh, we have four pawns. Yeah. So we are up by a pawn. Okay. अभी देखो भाई, इसको मेरा रुक चाहिए, इसको मेरा रुक चाहिए on the next move. And if I capture, he just captures. And I can't capture with my rook. That's the worst possible move in this position. चेक्स कैप्चर थ्रेड्स क्या है भाई? चेक मेरे पास सिर्फ यही एक चेक है और फिर वो बस उठा लेगा भाई रुक, उसका देने का कोई पॉइंट नहीं। इफ आई पुश माय पॉन, ओके वेट, कैप्चर्स क्या है मेरे पास? रुक कैप्चर्स रुक इज वेरी बैड आइडिया। रुक कैप्चर्स पॉन, नाइट कैप्चर्स पॉन, आई पुश माय पॉन, आई पुश माय पॉन, and he just brings his rook here. Oh, this is an amazing move. अरे मजा आ गया। Now I just give him a check. अरे मजा आ गया यार, बहुत बढ़िया। Okay, again white to move and win. And this is also an interesting puzzle according to them. One, two, three, four pawns. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven pawns. So there are up three whole pawns. Two bishops and a knight, two bishops and a knight, two rooks and a queen, two rooks and a queen. So they're just up a lot of pawns, but देखो pawns की जगह बस क्या क्या सामान पड़ा है। मजा आया, मजा आया। Now see if I bring my bishop here, yeah, I think bishop moves is an amazing move. It's all over. There's no defending against checkmate. and it was in this position that Wesley so resigned the game. भाई नेक्स्ट पोजीशन है कि नहीं? अरे हाँ, black to move and win, and this one needs a think. Okay, भाई. Okay, so we have this legendary pawn over here. अगर मैंने okay wait material देख लेते हैं. 1 2 3 4 5 pawns, 1 2 3 4 pawns. We're up a pawn and everything else is equal. मैंने अभी अगर ये pawn बढ़ाया, he can't capture with the knight because he just loses the knight. मैंने अभी अगर ये rook बढ़ाया and he captures with the king. No, that's trash. I think pawn moves is the best move. अरे नहीं यार, सोचना सोच. Just don't play moves. Okay, checks. Rook moves is a check, and then king captures, and then it's just done. Knight moves is another check, and knight moves with check. King can go here. King can king can go only there, man, and then that's amazing. अरे यार यही सोचना चाहिए ना खेलने के पहले भाई. और and then we have a similar checkmate. मजा आ गया. सोच के खेलो भाई, क्या यार क्यों ऐसे मूव कर देते? Yeah, okay, so it's lagging a little bit because of the stream, नहीं तो इतना टाइम नहीं लगता है. Black to move and win. अरे ये तो इजी है भाई, इसमें मटेरियल देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. Rook moves with check. The only move that we have is knight captures, and then rook captures is a checkmate. Oh, but the rook is pinned. Oh my god. The rook is pinned. So the rook is pinned. What about queen captures the bishop, sacrificing the queen, and then pawn? Okay, let's look at the material. 1 2 3 material देख लेते हैं. 1 2 3 4 pawns, उनके पास है 6 pawns. We have knight and bishop. They have knight and bishop, and oh, they are down a rook. They're down a whole rook, and I think that is where our advantage lies. अभी देखो, अगर मैंने queen sack किया, वो क्वीन उठा लेगा और फिर मैं उसको चेक दूंगा, और फिर मैं नाइट कैप्चर, और फिर मैं एक और चेक दूंगा, और वो खत्म है. अरे ये शानदार मूव है. और क्वीन सैक्रिफाइस डिक्लाइन कौन करता है यहाँ पर, नहीं पता. अरे मजा आए. Okay, black to move and win, and this is again a challenging position. It's a challenging position. देखते हैं भाई. So here we have so many opportunities, but we have to find the best one, and this is what I hate. So 1 2 3 4 5 pawns, 1 2 3 4 5 pawns. This is not what I hate actually. Actually, I should like this. कि यही है मतलब, finding the best move out of the many dumb moves which you have. Okay. So two rooks and a queen, rook, knight and queen. So we are up actually, material wise. अभी देखो, उसका एक गंदा थ्रेट है जो है क्वीन टेक्स. मतलब so I need to act fast and put a force mate on, force checkmate करना है. Now let's look at the several checks which we have, many checks which we have. Rook here is a check. Okay, rook to d2 is a check, and then the king probably just moves. Where does the king move? The king can move. If the king moves behind, अरे ये okay. I think this rook moving with the check is a good one, because if this rook checks and he captures, then it's a fork. This rook moves with check, and then the queen is also coming. I think this is a good move. Let's look at the others. If queen to d2 with check, queen takes, rook takes with check, and then we just win the knight, and it's completely winning ENK for black. Queen इधर आके भी check दे सकती है. Okay, queen moves here with check is a strong move. क्योंकि फिर उसके बाद उसको, अच्छा, and then just queen blocks. What about queen blocks? I think this check is a good one, and then this queen moves with check is also a good one. All the checks are good. I have to choose. Calculate करते थे. If I move the rook here, the only move that he has is king moves here. We can't move it back. If I move rook here, he's not gonna block with the queen, of course. Queen क्यों लाएगा अभी? And he can block with the knight actually. तो उसका जिंदगी बच जाएगा मुझे rook here. So that is not a good one. If I move the rook here, queen takes is not an option. The only move that you have except queen takes is knight blocks. If knight blocks, then rook moves. I think queen moves here. Yes, queen moves here. Oh, my rank is apprentice. So I've got a new rank which is apprentice because my rating has come up to 2002. तो मजा आ गया भाई. अरे ये लैग हो रहा है यार स्ट्रीम की वजह से. It's taking a lot of time to load the positions. Uh, how long is this going to take? अरे जल्दी आ जाओ भाई. इतना टाइम तो नहीं लगा रहा था भाई. कनेक्टेड टू सर्वर. ओके थैंक यू. करोगे आप. रिकनेक्ट. अभी नेक्स्ट पोजीशन पे रहते हैं. हाँ बढ़िया बढ़िया. ओके वाइट टू मूव एंड विन दिस गेम. Okay, now this is a fun position. Looks like a fun. One, two, three, four pawns. One, two, three, four, five pawns. Okay, so they are up a pawn, and they have bishop, knight, rook, queen. We have knight, rook, queen. So they are up a pawn and they are up a whole piece. But in exchange for that, we have this amazing position which we are going to win right now. Now see, one simple move is rook comes here. Okay, if knight moves here, तो sorry white to move मतलब इधर चेक कर. मैं सोच रहा था भाई अपने किंग को हरा है. ये कौन सा मजाक है. So if queen captures, then I'm knight captures भी गलत है. Okay, let's look at checks, captures and threats. Checks, I do not have any checks. मेरे पास कोई भी चेक नहीं है. कैप्चर्स देखो भाई. कैप्चर्स है एक rook captures knight, and then after king captures, you can fork the king and the queen. So, and does he have any other move? If he moves the king, I just won a whole piece. और क्या है भाई अपने पास. अगर मैंने pawn उठा लिया तो बस मारेगा. I think this is the best. Yes. अरे उठा लिया भाई. Thank you. I thought he's gonna do other stuff. Sorry सागर सर, आप बोलते हो हर पोजीशन दी. मैं नहीं देख रहा हूँ. ओके सो व्हाट वी सी हियर इज उनके पास क्वीन है, हमारे पास क्वीन नहीं है. लेकिन ये देखो क्या बढ़िया मस्त बिशप्स है, सब कुछ है हमारे पास. Okay, so I already see an amazing move actually. So one, two, three, four pawns. One, two, three, four, five pawns. Two knights, bishop, rook, queen. Two bishops, two rooks. Hey, इन लोग के पास तो they're up of course, but अभी ये देखो भाई. अगर if rook captures with check, नहीं, if rook captures with check, then simply queen captures the bishop. तो ये गलत move है. If rook moves here with check, then I sense some opportunity. No, if rook moves here with check, किंग कहाँ जा सकता है भाई. किंग यहाँ जा सकता है. किंग सिर्फ यहाँ जा सकता है. एंड देन आई थिंक इट्स अ चेकमेट. आई थिंक दिस इज द बेस्ट. यस. एंड नाउ इफ आई चेक हिम फ्रॉम हियर, कुछ नहीं होता है. इफ आई check him from here, he just moves back. Oh, this is deadly. This is deadly, man. Oh, this is deadly. And in this position, we have the greatest move ever played. क्या बढ़िया पोजीशन थी यार. मजा आ गया भाई. मजा आ गया. Okay, so we have the next position. white to move and win the game. Okay, and this is medium level for them. So let's see, medium, मतलब tough ही होगा समझो. So this queen has moved here with intentions of doing nothing. Okay, yeah, let's look at the material. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 pawns. One, two, three, four, six, 7 pawns. Two rooks. Okay, two rooks, knight and queen. Two rooks, bishop and queen. So material is absolutely equal, but we are winning. How we are? It's a it's a complicated position. It's a complicated. अरे ये काफी मुश्किल पजल है यार. कि checks we don't have any. Captures हमारे पास क्या है? Captures है कि bishop takes, लेकिन फिर बस queen takes. That is useless. और क्या कैप्चर है हमारे पास और कोई कैप्चर है ही नहीं. थ्रेड्स ही है हमारे पास. नाउ वी कैन ओनली लुक एट आवर थ्रेड्स. सो कैन वी ट्रैप द क्वीन और समथिंग? कैन नॉट ट्रैप. ये कैसे करे भाई? हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस? व्हाट थ्रेड्स डू वी हैव? देखो एक टट्टी थ्रेट है जो है ऑन मूव्स हियर, एंड दैट इज मतलब भाई उससे क्या है? मतलब ही जस्ट कम हियर एंड इट्स नॉट अ ग्रेट थ्रेट. Bishop captures, queen captures. That's the most attractive move that you see only. Oh, bishop captures, queen captures, rook comes in. So this is the only move, man. Rook moves here and pins the queen, and we just won the queen. So boom. Hmm. Black to move and win this game. और ये भाई इसका किंग देखो भाई, क्या गरीब बेचारे को, मतलब पूरी सिटी में बाहर भेज दिया किंग को, भिखारी. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 pawns, and we have 6 pawns for white. Two rooks, queen and bishop. Bishop, bishop, queen and rook. So we are up the exchange. Are we up the exchange? No, no, they are up a piece. I didn't see this. Okay. So two rooks, bishop and queen. Two rooks, two bishops and queens. They're up a whole piece, and we are just up a pawn. And look at these triple pawns. But still, we are winning this position. Now, how are we winning this position? If we come here, we have one. मजा आया. ये अच्छी बात है वैसे, because now that I'm playing on stream, I'm you know the chess captures and threads, मजा आ रहा है बहुत ये करने में. I'm improving a lot. The problem is when you're playing a 5 minute blitz match or a 3 minute blitz match, भाई इतना टाइम नहीं मिलता है आपको ये सब chess capture threads करने के. So that's the, even I think Biswa Kalyanat also asked Sagar Shafi ये कैसे. Okay, so again material 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. Two rooks, bishop, knight, queen. Two rooks, knight, knight, queen. So we are absolutely equal in the material. However, we have my favorite thing, which is the bishop. And yeah. तो अभी देखो इसका थ्रेट क्या है भाई, मेरी क्वीन उठानी है इसको. And if I move the queen, he gets his pawn as well. So how do I completely wreck this guy? If queen moves here, knight captures. If queen moves here, knight captures. तो भी चेक्स मेरे पास क्वीन से कोई भी नहीं है, नाइट से कोई भी नहीं है, बिशप से कोई भी नहीं है. नो चेक्स एट ऑल. Do we have any other checks? No, we don't. Uh, Queen तो हटा नहीं है भाई अभी. Queen under attack. Okay, no. Don't think about it that way. What about? Okay, so captures. अभी captures gonna, one is queen captures knight, but then just pawn captures a queen. Pawn captures knight. Pawn captures. Bishop attacks the queen. We lose the knight. Oh, bishop attacks the queen. Capture. So bishop attacks the queen is the threat. ये और कोई कैप्चर्स है क्या? ये कैप्चर किया तो किंग कैप्चर्स और फिर कुछ मजा नहीं आया. किंग कैप्चर्स एंड देन व्हाट डू? आई थिंक बिशप मूव्स हियर अटैकिंग. अरे फिर तो बस ये अपनी क्वीन उठा लेगा, and then we just lose the bishop, and then consequently we are losing the position. This is a completely losing position. क्वीन इज हैंगिंग भाई, कैसे इसको बचाए हम, अपनी रानी को कैसे बचाए? If queen captures rook, knight captures rook, nothing man, absolutely इतना लंबा कोई वेरिएशन नहीं था। If queen takes pawn, queen takes queen, फिर क्या हुआ भाई, हमने कुछ किया भी नहीं। Takes pawn, queen takes queen, and we are nothing. Oh, queen moves here, knight captures. कैसे करें भाई, हम कैसे करें ये? हिंट ले ले, क्या नहीं, हिंट नहीं लेनी। शीश, शीश। हो, हो। अरे यार, ये कैसे? What is the best move that we can play right now? Which defends the queen and which gives us more advantage. Cannot capture the rook in here. अरे हिंट ले रहे हैं यार, मैं हिंट ले रहा हूँ। सैक्रिफाइस, फिर तो क्वीन ही सैक्रिफाइस करनी रहेगी। अब प्रश्न है कि क्वीन हम इधर सैक्रिफाइस, चलो यार इधर कर दो। अरे rook sacrifice. Okay, fine. So if I sacrifice my rook, if I sacrifice my rook, he can capture with the queen or with the pawn. If he captures with the pawn, he captures. I get the rook. So and okay, wait. Let's look at all the possibilities. If he captures with the queen, if he captures the rook with the queen, then also I get his king. So I am up a piece at. अरे यार खेलने दो ना मुझे। अरे ये कनेक्ट, क्वीन उठा ली भाई इसने। अभी हम क्या करें, अभी हम इसकी क्वीन उठाएंगे क्या? इसकी क्वीन ही उठाएंगे, और अभी इसका रुक भी उठा लेंगे, और अब ये मेरी नाइट कर रहे हैं, अरे भाई। And then it's just a complete winning position for black because rook for a knight and equal number of pawns. So that queen sacrifice idea was stupid. I don't know. Yes, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do. Okay, wait. So what do we do? What do we do? Okay, so material one, two, three pawns, two pawns, two rooks and a knight, two rooks and a knight. So material wise, we are up by two pawns. Sorry, we have four pawns. And this pawn is the winner. अभी देखो भाई, इस pawn से check दिया तो बस king captures loses. अगर rook से check देंगे हम, then his king can move here and here. If his king moves here, his king moves here. Then I come in with my knight. अरे ये move से अच्छी कोई move ही नहीं. Okay, sorry. Okay, wait. Let's just look. If he moves his king here, then I just give him a check and it's a checkmate. If he moves his king here, again I give him a check and it's a checkmate. White to move and win, and look at this position. भाई खिचड़ी बनी हुई है, एकदम काली खिचड़ी बनी हुई है, और उसमें अभी हम सफेद खिचड़ी डालने वाले हैं. So we have 2 pawns, they have 4 pawns. We have rook, bishop, knight. They have two rooks, knight and queen. So I think they have a rook for our any of the pieces. Yeah, they have a rook for a bishop, you can say. Now, white to move and win this game. Okay, rook. Okay, let's look at the checks. Rook captures is a check. Queen captures is a check. Rook captures with check. King captures is okay. Wait, rook captures on a7. Rook captures on a7. Oh, rook cannot capture on a7. Sorry. Only king captures, and then it's a checkmate. अरे मजा आया. And अरे भाई, अरे हाँ क्वीन. अरे queen, क्या यार, क्या ये मजाक हो रहा है? नहीं मतलब ये कोई मजाक हो रहा है? अरे यार तू देख ना. I think if queen captures queen, pawn captures queen, knight captures rook, then they are just up. They're up a whole rook, and it's a completely winning endgame for black. Now, if queen comes here with check, देखो सिर्फ दो ही चेक है. एक ये था जो मैंने बहुत बड़ी गलती कर दी, और एक ये था. राइट नाउ माय क्वीन इज हैंगिंग, सो आई हैव टू मूव द क्वीन. Queen comes here with check, king moves here, and then queen goes there to give a check. अरे भाई क्या? अरे हाउ इज इट अ चेकमेट? जस्ट सोच के भाई, सोच के. Think and play, think and play. And now, so what's the idea here? Hmm. देखो क्वीन इधर आने का कोई फायदा नहीं है. क्वीन इधर जाने का, if the queen moves there, the king moves there, then what do we have? अरे यार, queen moves there and the king moves there, then we don't have anything. What do we play? What do we do? Uh, oh, bishop moves is a checkmate. Ah, bishop moves is a beautiful move. Legendary. And now, what do we play? Now, if I move my bishop here, then just simply rook captures completely. Uh, queen moves here, checkmate. अरे यार अभी तो checkmate नहीं है. Okay, this just proves how bad I am at calculating. Black to move and win this game. Black to move. One, two, three, four pawns. One, two, three, five pawns. Rook, bishop, queen, rook, knight, queen. So we are. Oh wait, we have five pawns. So the material is completely equal. इसका भाई ये बहुत खतरनाक. इसका ये यहाँ पर तो इसके पहले कि ये वो काफी खतरनाक चीजें कर दे, हमको जीतना है ही. ओके. Because he can threaten stuff anytime. सीधा सीधा बिना इसको कोई भी चांस दिए हमको चेक 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 चेकमेट करना है. And the highlight of this puzzle is the strong master. Okay. If I push the pawn, he captures the pawn. Which is down. Okay, checks क्या है हमारे पास? Checks क्या है? कोई भी check. Captures क्या है हमारे पास? Captures भी कोई नहीं है. Surprisingly, we don't have any captures. Threat क्या है हमारे पास? If I push the pawn, he takes the pawn. And then I come in with a check. अरे सोचो भाई. Or calculator. Because if I push the pawn, then he has his khatra over here. So I need to threaten something fast. Oh, queen captures is one check. Queen captures is a check. Queen capture. अरे यार, अरे क्या है ये? क्वीन कैप्चर। अरे ये रेटिंग कम हो जाती है यार। चलो छोड़ो। क्वीन कैप्चर and the only move that you have is king captures and then there's a beautiful checkmate. अजीब एरो क्यों आ रहा है? अरे यार सोच के खेलो ना सारे। मैं सोचा कोई भी चेक नहीं है, वो चेक था। That was a check. Okay, again white to move and win and this is not so easy. भाई अगर मैं अपनी नाइट इधर ले, ओके मटेरियल 1 2 3 4 5 6 pawns, 1 2 3 4 5 6 pawns. We have knight knight bishop, there bishop bishop knight. Oh, we have knight knight bishop bishop, so they have a rook for our bishop. Yes, they're up actually. अभी अगर मैं ये नाइट इधर लेके आया तो ये बहुत खतरा डाल देगी। अगर मैं अपनी ये नाइट इधर लेके, ओके चेक्स क्या है? चेक्स चेक्स ठीक से देखो। चेक एक चेक ये है जिसका कोई फायदा नहीं बिकॉज इट इज कैप्चर। This knight fork is deadly. It's a deadly. It's an absolute because it opens up this bishop's diagonal and everything is opened up. इससे अच्छा कुछ है ही नहीं। Oh, oh. Now, should I block with the knight? Or should I move the king? Uh, Blocking with the knight. अरे यार then the only move that I have is king moves. Okay, ये अभी अपना इधर ले गया है। Now should I just win the rook? यार मेरे से इतना सोचना नहीं हो रहा है यार, नहीं हो रहा है। What's the best move, man? Is it bishop takes? If bishop takes, queen takes bishop, forks. Queen takes knight is stupid. Queen takes knight. Queen captures knight. अरे यार ये अच्छी मूव लग रही है। Okay, finally I got a good move. And then अरे ये क्यों कर दिया भाई इसने? चलो, but this was bad, man. I should think. White to move and win. White to move and win. Okay. अभी देखो भाई इसके पास पीस भी सब है लेकिन मेरे पास ये अपना एक मजेदार बंदा है यहाँ पर। ओके, his bishop is covering the square. Uh, if I capture the knight, he captures and he's still covering that square. And then he can just keep moving his bishop along this diagonal and I'm stuck. So that is obviously not the right move. If I bring my bishop here and give him a check, then he can't block with the bishop, he's just going to move his king somewhere. And then what are the good moves? If I bring my bishop here, he captures. The game is over. मुझे जीतना है भाई, कैसे प्रमोट? Bishop moves with check seems to be the best move. So, I think we should नहीं यार, सोच के खेलो। Bishop moves with check. और है क्या मेरे पास? किंग तो नहीं हटाऊंगा। ये यही है। अरे भाई, because then it's going to be a draw by insufficient material, man. I don't want to draw this. If I push the pawn, it's going to be a draw. I don't want to draw, man. I want to victory. I want to victory. किंग तो भाई नालायक, किंग किधर जा नहीं। व्हाट मूव तो है यार। हिंट ले ले क्या? चलो हिंट ले ले। सैक्रिफाइस। अरे बिशप सैक्रिफाइस किया तो ये मेरे को ड्रॉ चाहिए क्या? सैक्रिफाइस तो यही है। तो ये कोई मजाक? अरे हाँ, इसको अटैक किया तो ये उठा लेगा। Ah, but then what's the point of that, man? Like, oh, okay, either he moves along this diagonal or he moves on these two squares, है ना? If he moves on this square, I give him a check. I mean, he has to capture and then boom. अरे यार, हिंट के बाद अरे यार. Fine. One, two, three, four, five, six pawns, five pawns. So we have a pawn. Rook, queen, bishop, rook, queen, bishop, upper pawn, and it's a beautiful pawn. Mazdar pawn. Okay. So what do we do here? What do we do? एक मिनट guys. एक मिनट रुको आप. मुझे क्या देखना था? Okay, so nobody is watching. चलो no problem. I wanted to see यार कि कोई देख रहा है कि नहीं. चलो leave it. So white to move and win this. How does white move and win? Now, checks. Rook captures is the only check. Okay, yeah, rook captures is one check. Queen captures is one check. Queen captures is घटिया check. एकदम घटिया check. Okay. Rook captures with check. Bishop captures rook. And then what do I play? Bishop captures rook. And then I lost the rook. If I push the pawn now, then simply rook captures the pawn. Uh, if I push the pawn, rook captures the pawn. If I capture the pawn, queen captures, and it's a check. If I push this pawn, if I push this pawn, I get a discover attack on the queen. And if he captures, then I just capture. I think this is a good move. Yes. So I get a discover attack on the queen, and then the queen cannot remain over here. And then I can just capture, and then it's complete. It's a completely winning ending. Black to move and draw. अच्छा तो ये लोग बोलते हैं जब ड्रॉ करना है हमको. अरे यार क्यों तुम लोग मेरे से ड्रॉ कर रहे हो? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns. Two rooks, queen, bishop, bishop, knight, bishop, bishop, knight. भाई मेरे को ये ड्रॉ करनी है. अरे क्यों तुम लोग ड्रॉ कर रहे हो? Okay, so what are the moves? What can we play? मैं ड्रॉ करना नहीं आता है मुझे भाई. मैं सिर्फ जीतने के लिए खेलता हूँ. I can't draw. How do you even draw a game? Like, how can you just draw a game? अरे यार हिंट ले लेते यार. मुझे ड्रॉ करना नहीं आता. पिन. Pin. The only pin I think that I have is queen moves here. Pinning the bishop. Pinning the bishop. अरे ये ड्रॉ कैसे भाई? How is this a draw? Okay, let's. I think this one will be the last position that we will solve. Okay. कि मेरे सर में दर्द हो रहा है अभी. Just gonna drink some water, eat, and then study or sleep. ये बहुत सर दर्द हो गया puzzles करके. Black to movement with. चलो. For the last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. Two rooks, queen, knight. Two rooks, queen, knight. So the position is completely equal material-wise. Checks. Queen captures with check. Pawn captures. हार गए. Queen moves there with check. Moves there with check. And then you have several options. You can block with the queen. You can move the king here. You can move the queen here. Knight moves here. Okay, checks तो छोड़ो और उसके अलावा कुछ है नहीं. Knight move here is actually forking the queen and the rook. This is a completely winning move. Okay, so एक मिनट guys. तो मैं आपको मेरी रेटिंग दिखा देता हूँ. डोंट माइंड द पोजीशन सॉल्व पार्ट बिकॉज ठीक है मैं आपको मेरी रेटिंग दिखा देता हूँ. लेट मी जस्ट शो यू माय रेटिंग. सो अभी ये हाल है भाई. माय रेटिंग इज 2045 एंड आज ही मुझे अप्रेंटिस वाला रैंक मिला तो ओके. एंड देखते हैं भाई मतलब पजल्स करके लग रहा है कि थोड़ा इम्प्रूवमेंट है. अच्छा चलो चलो इसको इधर ही रहने दो. सो इसको छोटा कर देता हूँ. यप. सो थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी फॉर वाचिंग. और मज़ा आया मतलब सर में दर्द तो हो रहा है. इतना पहली बार बहुत सारे पजल साथ में किए मैंने. इट वाज फन एंड यू नो आई एम लविंग स्ट्रीमिंग दिस इवन दो नोबडी इज वाचिंग बट आई डोंट केयर. मुझे मज़ा आ रहा है. और स्ट्रीम करते करते एज यू सॉ यू मस्ट हैव सीन द पोजीशन सॉल्व वर यू नो 400 के ऊपर थे और मैंने सॉल्व 200 किए थे. आई जस्ट यूज्ड टू कीप प्लेइंग रैंडम मूव्स बट बिकॉज आई एम स्ट्रीमिंग मैं देख रहा हूँ कि भाई पॉन्स इतने हैं ये इतना है चेक्स कैप्चर थ्रेड्स क्या है एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट यू नो एज यू सॉ आई वाज गेटिंग द बेस्ट मूव सेवरल टाइम्स. सो कैंडिडेट मूव्स देखना मटेरियल देखना ये सब स्ट्रीम पे अच्छा है. सो दैट्स इट एवरीबॉडी एंड होपफुली whoever is watching this I hope आपको मजा आया होगा. And that chessboard looks very good over there. So yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody for watching, and see you guys in the next stream or in the next video or whatever we do. Chalo. Good night. Thank you.